of heartbreak, lost love and loneliness, memories of...
Welcome to Dark Knight Films Reviews and another comedy and drama night. Tonight, I will be reviewing Heartbreak Ridge from 1986, directed by Clint Eastwood from a script by James Karabratzos, starring Clint Eastwood, Marsha Mason, Everett McGill, Moses Gunn, Eileen Heckart, Bo Svenson, Boyd Gaines, Mario Van Peebles, Tom Villard, Peter Koch, Peter Jason, and Nicholas Worth. Now, in this film, Clint Eastwood plays Gunnery Sergeant Highway. And to me, this character is one of the most cool, badass military characters in film history. I just love the way Clint plays this character. And I love his chemistry with everyone around him. Even though when he first shows up in this film to lead this group of soldiers and kick them into shape and make them real soldiers, they don't get along with him, of course, which makes it a great story. Some of the standouts amongst them is, of course, Mario Van Peebles as Stitch Jones. He was very good in his role. He hits it off in a bad way with Highway early in the film, when he kind of screws him over on a bus ride, which Highway doesn't let slide when he shows up at the training camp there. So, great character there. Boyd Gaines, formerly of Porky's, is really cool as First Lieutenant Ring. He is nerdy, but he's very likable. And he really stands up to Everett McGill's character and backs up Highway a couple of times in this film, which is very noble of him and really shows he's a stand-up good guy. And speaking of Everett McGill was a great antagonist toward Highway in this film. His character of Major Powers is such a pain in the ass, and he just grates on your nerves. And that's a sign of a great actor with Everett McGill, just playing such an infuriating character that you just can't wait until that moment when him and Highway end up fighting and it comes to blows. And to Everett McGill's credit as Powers, he does hold his own with Highway for a little bit in that fight. So I got to give him props for that. But great character there, and I also love Moses Gunn's Webster. He makes for one of the best lines in this whole film.
Webster, if Powers ever comes to a sudden halt, your face is going to go halfway up his ass.
So if it wasn't for Webster as a character, we would have never got that great line there. And I just absolutely adore that line. I love that scene. Another character that gets a lot of flack from Highway is Tom Villard's character of Profile. Or, in Highway's case, of referring to him, Prophylactic. I just love the way that Highway gives his characters that's under him these fun nicknames and everything, and he's so bad to them, but you know he's doing it for the right reasons, and he's trying to help them become real soldiers. And at one point he even gets upset with one of the Hispanic characters as he just runs out on the group and leaves. And he shows up and ends up actually helping him out there. So it shows that Highway does have a heart, and he actually does care about his men. And he never even reports that he, went AWOL. Highway is such a great character, and Clint Eastwood directs this film such a cool manner. Another scene in here is with his ex-wife, Aggie, played by Marsha Mason. And I love this scene in the bar where she's kind of being romanced by Bo Svenson's character, and he tries to stand up to Highway and get tough with him, and I really love Highway's response.
Get off on rousting Marines, is that it?
I chew on jarheads and spit them out.
Why don't I just bend you over that table then and nail you in the keister?
What are you talking about?
Well, that's what your persuasion is. You just said so. I'll send you home with a just pump the neighbor's cat look on your face.
Great character. I just love Clint Eastwood as Highway, and I love the way he directed this film all the way through. Another memorable character before I close this out and give you my final rating on this one is Peter Koch's character of Swede. Now they bring in Swede to try and beat down Highway and get him out of there. Doesn't work though. But after that, I love how Swede steps in line and becomes a very good member of his team when they actually go on their assignment. And the final battle sequence, it's not really something really big war kind of thing, but it was good enough to end this film on a really high note and a good note to where the film ends strong. I almost wish there would have been a follow-up to this film because I would have loved to have seen the return of Highway, because to me that is one of Clint's best characters that he's ever played. So my final review of Heartbreak Ridge, I'm going to give this film a 10 out of 10. There is nothing negative that I can say about this film. It is a perfect film. Clint Eastwood did a great job directing this and playing in it. So, what do you guys think of Heartbreak Ridge? Do you agree with my review? Do you disagree? Let me know in those comments down below. And, as usual, if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell icon so you can be notified about future videos just like this one. And while you're by the subscribe button, click that join button and become a Dark Knight fan. As a Dark Knight Fan Plus member, you have the advantages of going to a post that I have on the channel right now, in which you can request a review of a movie, TV show, ranking video, whatever you want. Put it on there, and when I do it, it'll go up there on the channel for the Plus members before it even goes live on the channel. So, you want to be interactive? Now's your chance. Well, that's the end of another Comedy and Drama Night. If you missed last week's Comedy and Drama Night, check out the link above. Or, if you missed any of the videos during Comedy and Drama Night, check out this playlist and get caught up on anything you've missed.